As a wife, when you realize your marriage is at risk, you must be anxious to know whether marriage should be saved. In marriage, there are many details that can imply the development of the relationship, and the telltale signs below indicate that your marriage can be fixable. 1. You realize you do not act as a perfect wife. Don't blame yourself too much, actually this is positive. His moods, behavior can be easily impacted by your moods and behavior. If you clearly recognize that you have ever criticized him unfairly, you hurt him, or you behaved poorly, you should be aware that your negative energy turned into a catalyst to bad interactions. But after you learn to make a proper shift in the way you speak and act, there should be a positive change in interactions with him. When you really see your own faults and put yourself in your husband's shoes, there are reasons to believe that you get a chance to reboot marriage. 2. His little reminders make you feel well. While he approaches you, are you used to catch a whiff of his cologne or body odor which makes you feel fuzzy and warm? If yes, savor the moment. Scent represents one sense that is closely tied to couples' emotional memories. This has a positive connotation. Your nose reminds you of that deep in your heart, you still think him as a good man. And it is worth taking the time to determine whether this feeling is of certainty. 3. You stop cheating. Infidelity does severely impact marriage, but it does not equal to an end of a relationship. Even if you cheated on him, but as long as you are determined to go the distance, it is still possible to reboot marriage. On the other hand, infidelity reflects certain overlapping problems in marriage. It makes little sense to judge you, or he should be more responsible for those problems. What couples should do is to work together to deal with them. 4. Both of you recognize your first priority is family. Any family always hopes that family members can spend day-to-day moments together, just like traveling with family, and having family dinner regularly. The family breaking up often follows closely after divorce. So before deciding to file your divorce papers, you had better figure some questions out, such as, are you really willing to give up the family life you have now? Will you be sad to see your children do fun things without their dad or mom? Do you still hope that your family members can keep living together in harmony and peace? If you say yes, you should consider keeping the family unit together instead of divorce. 5. You still share your emotions and thoughts with him. In spite of marriage problems, you still talk to him about daily life issues without feeling awkward, and you still communicate your innermost feelings each other like before. If so, your relationship will stand a good chance of being saved. Why? Because both of you offer each other transparency without rejection or judgment, and accept who each other is. For the maintenance of a relationship, it is crucial to not pretend to act as a person who the other wants you to be. 6. You think you are a team. The likelihood of staying together again is very high if couples treat each other as the only true teammate. It is not wrong that couples view themselves as independent and self-sufficient individuals, but the emphasis of a shared identity, for example our family, we, naturally lets couples realize that they have a commitment to marriage and family. 7. You still feel like having sex with him. When things get rocky, performing sex acts to please your husband is not in the cards all the time. But even though you are in a bad mood at that moment, as long as you really want to intimately connect him, there is still hope that your marriage can survive. When a relationship is on the rocks, having sex implies that couples are always deeply bonded together, regardless of the situation. In this way, you express your own view about what is important for a long-term relationship. Not depriving marriage of intimate sex is a clear signal, which tells him you care about him and you want marriage to work. 8. You cannot rid yourself of those memories with him. Inevitably, there are many things that you recall with smile, you are sure you do not want to forget them, and you cherish them. Happy memories with him feel like the glue which strongly holds a relationship up. When you are encountering tough cases in the relationship, you are still used to looking back good times with your husband. Actually, this reflects you still hope to put marriage on the right track. The key point is to remember how much he loved you in the past, Those memories will inspire you to take more efforts to work on your marriage. So you should try to save your marriage, and bring good feelings back into your new memories. If you want to get more free marriage saving tips, please click the link below to go on watching.